Hey guys, welcome back to the Dirty Little Secrets Club. I'm Dayna Pereira. And this week, Brimstone and I are bringing you an episode that is a little different than what we typically do in a couple of ways. One, we were supposed to have a guest, but unfortunately, we had some technical difficulties. Shit happens, am I right? Fortunately, we were able to salvage some of the good stuff for you still. So here it is. You can enjoy these dirty little secrets. And this week, they weren't all written in. These are dirty little secrets that made their way into the media. Enjoy, guys. Do you have a dirty little secret? Welcome to the club.
And you're all invited.
The first rule of the Dirty Little Secrets Club is tell everyone about the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
We're handing out memberships free of charge.
Step up to the VIP line and let Dayna and Brimstone take you on a weekly ride of secrets and debauchery.
Now buckle up, Buttercup, because things are about to get heated on the Dirty Little Secrets Club.
These are some dirty little secrets that are no longer actual secrets because they have somehow made their way into the media. So these are some dirty little secrets in the news. Are you ready for this one?
Yeah.
This one is an Australian woman was caught passing through airport security wearing a sex toy with her dead boyfriend's ashes inside.
What?
Sarah Button, who is a 23-year-old law student, was about to board a flight before the butt plug she was wearing in her boyfriend's quote unquote favorite place set off alarms during check-in. She documented the entire experience on her TikTok page. The videos were uploaded since September, but recently went viral. They took me and my friend aside without much explanation. She stated the sex toy was a gift from her boyfriend before he died and that she wanted to start traveling to the places she and her boyfriend dreamt of. So she put a little bit of ashes in this butt plug, soldered it shut, and then jammed it up her rear end before boarding a flight.
That's hot. That's commitment. That's commitment.
It set off the alarms going through the metal detectors, and they were very confused on what's going on. You know, they have that X-ray machine. This is what I imagine, that she had her arms up and her legs spread in the X-ray machine, right? And the thing was like, and then they were like, what the fuck? And she's like, don't worry, that's just my boyfriend. If you were to pass, would you want your wife to put your ashes in anything, whether it's a vial around the neck, a butt plug? Some people get them like into tattoos, like they put ashes into the ink and then tattoo it on them. What do you think about that, Brim?
Well, first and foremost, I'm way too fucking vain to have them to make me into ashes. So I'm going to be in a mausoleum with all my shit around me. So now, if you would like, you could, however, get one of those little fancy dancy little rabbit things, and I guess stick it where you want it to be stuck, and then put it in my hand and wherever I am in my final resting place. And every so often, like whenever it decomposes a little bit, the hand might go down a little bit. You get a little shock here and there. You know what I'm saying? Little remote control. And then it's like, oh, Brim saying hello. How you doing, baby? How you doing?
From beyond the grave.
From beyond the grave. I'll just be a haunt.
You know what? My husband told me long ago, seriously, 7 years ago, when we made our will, he is going to be cremated and buried under a tree in our yard. That's what he wants to do.
What happens if you move one day? That's what I'm always like, well, what happens if you move?
I guess I got to dig him up. I don't know. He wants to be buried under a tree in our backyard. We've actually talked about the tree several times because I was like, I don't know. Do you want this tree, that tree? Like, such a morbid conversation to have. For me, if he's like, I'm giving up. If anything ever happened to Joe, like, I'm done, right? Like, it's me and my dogs and Netflix and wine. Like, my love life will consist I almost said of dogs. That's not what I meant for it. I am converting to bestiality.
No, it's all right,
No,
Dayna.
no,
It's all
absolutely
right.
not. But I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not wearing his ashes around my neck or injecting it into my skin or anything like that. Have you guys ever seen an urn of ashes before?
Yes.
Have you opened it up and seen the inside of the
This one,
ashes?
this one time I did that and I actually sneezed and it kind of went all over the place.
Oh my God.
It was no, it didn't really
Fucking
happen. I wouldn't
cartoon character.
have. Can you imagine? I should. Oops. Sorry, Uncle.
A face full of dead grandma for sure. Yeah, there is an alternate
Okay.
option, not an alternate. There, the mimosa's talking now.
Would you like? Would you like
There's an
another
alternate
pineapple mimosa, darling?
option.
Another mimosa.
There is an alternate option, which
Okay.
is you get cremated, sprinkled into a butt plug, and then travel the world with somebody that just wants to keep you up there in your favorite place, which is in between the booty cheeks. So if anybody wants to go and watch the videos that were posted of that whole scenario going down, she is at Tall Fat Cat on TikTok. So you can go and check that out for yourself. Ready for round 2?
Round 2, go.
I'm going to tell you right now, it's worse.
Oh, wow.
A man adopted at birth confessed to his wife that he was in love with his biological mom and that they enjoyed mind-blowing sex several times. Ben Ford, 32 years old, and his mother, Kim West, who grew up in London, were forced into hiding after their affair came to light in 2016. The pair from Michigan had incredible, mind-blowing sex after Ben wrote to his mom in search of his biological family. They reunited in 2014, and Ben's wife, Victoria, soon started calling her the mummy girlfriend. In a twisted admission, Ben told his wife, "Every time I have had sex with you since I met her, I imagine it's her I am kissing. Otherwise, I can't perform." He later left his wife for his biological mother, although they were forced into hiding because of sex laws.
Oh, boy. I'm speechless at this point. I'm speechless. This is a little bit wow.
Exactly
like seriously, wow.
It's not often that you get Brim speechless.
No. This is odd. Look, I could see if if they never met in real life and he didn't seek her out because it was the biological mother.
Right.
And then they just met somewhere and it happened. And they had a connection and they couldn't figure out what the connection is. And then it just so happens that was, the mother, and you found it afterwards. It's disgusting. But, this is a guy who willingly seeked her out, and then they willingly got together and did the dirty and, continued to do the dirty. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. It's the same thing with like a brother or a sister. You know what I mean? Like cousins, we're getting a little further away. We're all right with that. I'd be okay with
cousins,
that.
go
Second
for
cousins, well, who cares? But what you're talking about, a mother. Yeah, that's a little bizarre, man. That's a little freaky. You know what I mean? And how much older, is she than him? I mean, maybe she was 51. Young, and that's why she.
She's 51 and he was 32.
Wow. Okay. Look, she's the cougar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. She's like, well, I might as well. I haven't gotten in a while. I think I might take it from my old son. Yeah. What if he got her pregnant?
Oh, no. I mean, she's 51. It's possible.
Crazier things have happened, Dayna. Come on.
He was a kid that grew up without his mom. And he knew that he was adopted. So of course he has all of these feelings in his head. He wants his mother's love and all of that stuff. They blamed it in an article that I had read, because I read several articles about this particular couple. They blamed it on some like genealogy oh gosh, I wish I could remember the term that they said, but they were like, oh, it's a genetic disorder that they are attracted to each other. And I'm like, is it though? That feels kind
No.
of hard to prove. And I
Yeah.
understand where the son has gone through a lot of psychological shit where maybe that it's twisted up. Love is misconstrued in his head as a certain thing. But the mom, like, come on, man.
Like if they didn't know, you know what I mean, and things happen, that's one thing. We
Yeah.
even had somebody who's no. That was the guy and his father slept with the same girl. That was a
Yeah,
different
yeah,
one.
yeah.
No, but like if they didn't know, then I can maybe give it a pass. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, it happened. They found out. They're done. But this is like a whole new world to Mama's Boy. You know what I mean? It's like a whole new meaning to Mama's Boy. And
Yeah.
and the fact of the matter is it's nasty. It really is nasty. Now if it was one of her friends, then it's all good. You know what I mean? Then it's like, all right, go boy, high five. You know what I mean? Or one of his friends to her. The same things. Like, all right, high five. Guy
Seen
that
many
young doesn't know what
porns
he's
that
doing with
start
this
that
thing,
way.
but yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, I am in shock and awe. I can't fathom, and I've heard stuff like that before, just not, and look, I know plenty of adopted people, plenty of them. Not one of them was interested in having sex with their biological parent.
Yes. And because it's a slippery slope, that's like, somebody saying, well, I can't help myself that I'm attracted to 10-year-olds. I just really like to. And you're like, well, okay, well, we got to draw the fucking line somewhere. Okay. Like,
Oh.
that is, yeah, just because you have a thing doesn't mean that you don't have self control. And so, yeah, you still have to fucking stop yourself. You still have to recognize right and wrong and have some self-control in those departments.
Oops, I tripped and fell into this vagina. I'm so sorry. I didn't expect for that to happen. She was
Mama.
slippery. She was slippery, felt like home. You know what I mean? Warm, squishy, delicious. You
It's
know what I'm
reminding,
saying?
remember that show Dinosaurs, where the little baby dinosaur would take the frying pan and hit the dad on the head and go, not the mama.
Not the mama, not the mama. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah, yeah. It's
I feel
like
like
milk,
doing that to this dude and just hitting him in the head with a frying pan, going, not the mama.
little milk and cookies. Yeah, no, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm out. I'm out.
Okay, let's do one more, and I'm going to give you a choice. Do you want the beach or do you want Florida man?
You can't go wrong with Florida, man.
Okay. Let's get some Florida man in our lives. All right. A Florida man ended up on the wrong side of the law after he was caught performing a lewd act with a stuffed animal. 19-year-old Sean Johnson allegedly took a stuffed toy horse from a shelf in a Brooksville Walmart department store and made his way to the bedding area where he used the animal to masturbate. The incident was caught and recorded, showed the young man complete the act before leaving the horse in a bag on a bed and quickly exiting the building. So this guy masturbated with a stuffed animal and then fucking left it there. They caught him, obviously. The smoking gun, the police report said, was Johnson had selected a brown, tan, and red stuffed horse from the clearance shelf in the garden department. He then pulled out his genitals, which were in an aroused state. Like, do we need to know that? I'm pretty sure that we guessed already that he was aroused.
Well, I am no longer in an aroused state. I can tell you that.
And proceeded to hump the stuffed animal until he achieved orgasm. He was arrested shortly after and admitted that he did a horrible act. I did unmentionables to a stuffed animal. I think I need to think before I do. I'm extremely sorry, he said.
See, they really missed the boat on this whole thing. The headline should have been like, quit horsing around. You know what I mean? That would have been apropos. You know what I'm saying? That would have been apropos. That would have been better than Florida man, because you listen. Anytime you read Florida Man, you know something's going down. But what do you call it? Yeah. Listen, that is absolutely fucking disgusting. I don't even know how the hell you're getting off to a freaking stuffed animal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I listen. I have, a set of my own things, and I can tell you that that certainly would not feel like a vagina to me. So,
no, the seams and the stuffing, and that does not sound like
what did he tear into it? Did he tear into it, or did he just rub on it?
I have no idea. They didn't get into specific details about what he did. I'm assuming he rubbed on it. The grossest part to me is that he fucking left it.
That's really. I mean, look, it's just gross. There are sick people everywhere. The person obviously, needed to get off. I mean, look, it is what it is. I get it. I get it. Every once in a while, you walk in the store and you go, all right, I'm a little hard. I mean, when you're a man, of course.
Good-looking stuffed horse right there.
I don't think I've ever looked at a stuffed animal and been like, you know what I mean? Maybe a Betty Boop every once in a while, but not really, And I got to tell you, I don't think I've, maybe I'll walk down the Barbie aisle a little bit. No, I really don't. I can't. I don't want anybody. So that'll show up on TMZ somewhere.
We got the sound bite.
No. Seriously though, like who the fuck is thinking about that? I'm gonna see a stuffed horse and I'm gonna whack off on it in the middle of Walmart and just jizz all over the place and think that that's okay. Clean up an aisle too. I mean, seriously, man. Like, come on. I don't know.
It was on clearance. Pay for the goddamn stuffed animal.
It was used. It was on clearance after he used it. So it was on clearance. It's already been used.
You're like,
my Lord.
Shit. Hey, John, this one's got cum on it. And he's like, yeah, 60% off.
It's a little sticky. They must have brought it in one of the food aisles. No, I have a penis, and I'm not like I think I'm gonna stick this in a pie today. I wonder what it's gonna feel like. Maybe I'll cut something out of an avocado and see how squishy I can make it. No, you know what? I've seen you ever see the grapefruit video? You know the grapefruit video?
No.
You've never seen the woman who shows how to give a blowjob with a grapefruit?
That doesn't even track in my head. It's like that. It's not.
Okay.
Is she giving a blowjob or eating a vagina?
Okay. Can we pause and come back after you watch this freaking video?
Sure. Oh,
you're welcome.
God.
Now you know why you needed to see it, right?
Oh my God.
Worth stopping the show, right? Worth stopping.
So first of all, I need to know, Brim, do you want to hear that noise whenever you're getting your dick sucked? Like, do you?
No. So years ago, wait, are we back on the show?
We're back. Okay.
Yeah. So years ago, I mean, we're talking about I've been with my wife for 20 years. So, before that, I remember there was this one time with this one woman, and she went down like an animal, and it was just like that, and she scared the shit out of me. I was like, are you gonna eat me? Are you gonna like rip my penis off? Like, what, are you possessed? Like, seriously, man. Like, I was not feeling it at all. I thought that was like, all right. I'm like, dude, you need to quiet out. You quiet up, because I can't. And you know me, I'm cool with all the noises. You know what I'm saying? Like, you and I have just had this conversation last episode. Yeah. The noises are fine to me, but I'm like, whoa. But that's a whole new level right there.
There is a difference between the noises and then expecting somebody's fucking head to turn around like they're the Exorcist. Oh my God. The world is freaking insane. We hope you guys enjoyed those dirty little secrets that were exposed in the news. And remember, the first rule of the Dirty Little Secrets Club is to tell everyone about the Dirty Little Secrets Club. As always, rate, review, subscribe, and we will see you next week.
Follow me. Promised land. You think we want something from you? You got another thing coming.